Listen up, I'm about to dive into a topic many tend to avoid discussing openly. While some might hesitate to bring this up to avoid causing any discomfort, I'm here to address it head-on. We're going to talk about the issue of accountability, or rather, the lack of it, particularly in women in today's society. We've all observed the noticeable absence of accountability that sometimes seems prevalent. Our world emphasizes female empowerment, which, don't get me wrong, is essential. However, somewhere along the line, this empowerment has become misconstrued as entitlement, leading to a disregard for accountability. We live in a culture where women are often shielded from accountability, sometimes being encouraged or even incentivized to evade the consequences of their action. It's a complex issue that needs to be addressed openly and fairly. What's intriguing is how double standards play into this situation. While women often voice concerns about double standards that negatively affect them, they might overlook the ones that favor them. This starts in childhood. A young girl might find herself in a situation where leniency is given based solely on her gender, fostering a belief that she can escape responsibility due to being a girl. This upbringing can create a sense of entitlement and a tendency to avoid responsibility, believing they're exempt from consequences. Unfortunately, this pattern can persist into adulthood, affecting relationships, jobs, and various aspects of life. It contributes to a scenario where many women are quick to avoid taking responsibility and are more prone to blaming others. This phenomenon is often at the core of discussions around female liberation, feminism, and movements like Me Too. In our society, women are presented with numerous choices, and while choices are great, having too many can sometimes lead to a diminished sense of accountability. The idea is that with multiple choices, it becomes easier to evade responsibility by hiding behind the various options available. Now, I know this might sound controversial, and some may disagree, but let's approach this with an open mind. Let's discuss the facts, explore different perspectives, and work toward a more balanced understanding. The goal is not to accuse or judge, but to engage in a meaningful conversation about an issue that affects us all. 1. Attention-seeking. Female narcissists often exhibit a distinct pattern of behavior that centers around a strong desire for attention and validation. This trait becomes evident in various aspects of their lives, particularly how they engage with social media platforms and interact in social settings. In the realm of social media, female narcissists tend to curate their online personas to project an image of success, desirability, and superiority. They frequently share posts that highlight their accomplishments, experiences, and physical appearance, all intending to garner admiration and affirmation from their followers. Their posts often receive a significant number of likes, comments, and shares, which further fuels their need for attention. In real life, social interactions, female narcissists make it a point to be the focal point of attention. They exhibit behaviors that draw others' gazes and ensure that conversations revolve around them. These behaviors include dominating discussions, speaking loudly, and using extravagant gestures to maintain the spotlight. Even in group settings, they find ways to make their presence felt, often by inserting themselves into conversations and ensuring their viewpoints are heard. This attention-seeking behavior is not limited to social situations. It also affects their relationships. Female narcissists expect their partners to constantly reaffirm their worth and prioritize their needs. 2. Pursuing married men. Female narcissists pursue men who are already in committed relationships. This behavior can be driven by a desire for validation, a sense of power, or a need to prove their attractiveness. These individuals may see being able to attract someone who is already committed as a way to boost their self-esteem and assert their desirability. Furthermore, some female narcissists may indeed prefer to engage with men who are already in relationships. There can be various reasons for this preference. First, the unavailable nature of these men adds an element of challenge, which can be appealing to narcissistic individuals who enjoy conquering difficult situations. Second, being with an attached man might provide a certain level of validation, as it reinforces the notion that they are so appealing that even taken men are drawn to them. Additionally, sabotaging relationships could serve as a means for female narcissists to establish control and dominance. By causing turmoil and discord in a committed relationship, they can create a sense of chaos that they can manipulate to their advantage. This behavior aligns with the need for attention and power that is often characteristic of narcissism. 3. Female narcissists victimize. How many men are currently incarcerated due to a scenario where a woman provoked them, and then, when they finally reacted, she shifted to playing the victim? These men find their lives in turmoil, their futures uncertain, and their records tarnished because a woman refuses to acknowledge her role in the situation. Instead of owning her provocation, she cries victimhood. This lack of accountability is far from justice. It's manipulation and a serious issue. Conversely, let's consider the other side. How many women are locked away because a man lied to evade accountability? It's likely not as prevalent, as women often recognize the legal systems leaning in their favor. Yet, not every woman lacks accountability. Many are responsible for their actions, but those who don't need to be addressed. Accountability forms the bedrock of any relationship, be it romantic, platonic, or professional. However, many women have replaced accountability with victimhood, always shifting blame elsewhere. This societal trend is driven by an imbalance that needs correction. It's time to demand accountability from everyone, regardless of gender. By addressing issues from the start and fostering a culture of accountability, we can reshape relationships and personal growth for the better. It's about recognizing mistakes, learning from them, and moving forward. That's the essence of genuine empowerment. The imbalance between empowerment and accountability is a challenge that requires our attention. Empowerment should never lead to entitlement or a lack of responsibility. Acknowledging this issue is crucial, as it impacts the way we navigate relationships and societal dynamics. Double standards play a role in shaping perceptions, both in childhood and adulthood, where women might feel exempt from accountability. However, fostering a culture of understanding and open dialogue can help bridge this gap. By acknowledging the factors contributing to this pattern, we can create a more balanced and equitable society. The attention-seeking behavior exhibited by some women, the pursuit of individuals in committed relationships, and the avoidance of accountability all stem from a larger societal narrative. Encouraging accountability for actions, regardless of gender, is vital for building healthy relationships and fostering personal growth. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like it, hit the subscribe button, and check out this video too. The revolution will see you there.